10 gemstones with spectacular optical effects. Not all beauty is superficial. In the world of gemstones, the most memorable moments come not from the sparkle, but from phenomena that seem almost supernatural. Gemstones shift, shimmer, ripple, and even glow from within. Their magic lies not in what they reflect, but in how they bend and transform light. In today's episode, we explore the top 10 gemstones that exhibit some of the most spectacular optical phenomena ever seen, presented through the lens of science, art, and emotional resonance. Before we begin, remember to press and hold the like button, leave a comment, and hit subscribe. Ranked 10th, Peacock Ore. Iridescent dull. Every gemstone tells a story, but Peacock Ore, or Bornite, tells more. It shines, and Peacock Ore stands out in its raw, untamed state, with an iridescent surface that shifts between electric blue, fiery purple, neon green, and deep purple. It looks more like a cosmic artifact than a mineral, a fragment of an ancient living nebula. Scientifically, its color comes not from the stone itself, but from the natural oxidation of the surface. This dullness is not a flaw, it's a feature. Called iridescence, the effect mirrors the reflections of oil slicks, butterfly wings, or dragonfly shells. No two specimens are exactly alike, and that's precisely what makes them so captivating. Weighing between 50 and 200 grams, it feels solid in the hand. A Mohs hardness around 3.0 makes it too soft for everyday jewelry, but perfect for display, spiritual practice, or anyone drawn to things that defy convention. Place it in natural sunlight, and you'll witness a kaleidoscope of life. As you slowly turn it, the surface dances with light, the colors changing like a peacock showing off its feathers or a portal opening to another dimension. It's raw, it's real, and it's unlike anything else. Peacock Ore doesn't strive for perfection, which makes it so memorable. It's a stone that teaches us to appreciate the beauty on the surface, find the magic in the unexpected, and embrace the extraordinary in the raw. Ranked 9th, Fire Agate, internal iridescence. Most gemstones either reflect or refract light, but fire agate has an entirely different function. It ignites light from within. At first glance, you might think it's just an earthy-looking stone, but tilt it gently in the sunlight, and suddenly, you'll see a living fire. Bands of amber, copper, scarlet, and sometimes even electric blue, dancing inside the stone as if caught in motion. This sparkling phenomenon, known as internal iridescence, is caused by ultra-thin, naturally occurring iron oxide and silica layers stacked so precisely at the microscopic level that they bend light like a prism, creating a fiery movement that looks almost lifelike. What makes fire agate genuinely remarkable isn't just its beauty and uniqueness. Each piece of stone is a geological fingerprint formed by hydrothermal activity over 24 million years ago, deep beneath the deserts of the American Southwest. It is born from the heat, pressure, and volcanic fluids that surge at temperatures above 300 degrees Fahrenheit, making it one of the few gemstones forged in fire. Collectors often call it the soul of the desert, a stone that captures the wild, untamed energy of the earth at its molten heart. Fire agate is an honest fire in a market flooded with precisely cut, mass-produced, sparkling stones, raw, rare, and wildly alive. Ranked 8th, Zultanite, color change plus vitreous luster. While most color-changing gemstones change with drama and style, Zultanite opts for elegance over showiness. In clear daylight, it glows a soft kiwi green or champagne gold. But under the warm glow of an incandescent lamp, it changes, not with a flash but with grace, to a delicate pink or ripe raspberry. The transition feels natural, like the gradual transition from afternoon to dusk. It's not just a change of color, it's a change of mood, energy, and presence. Zultanite doesn't just reflect light, it reflects you. This rare diaspore is found in only one place on Earth, the Anatolian Mountains of central Turkey. Each stone is hand-mined from rocks over 90 million years old. Gem-quality Zultanite is rare, especially in stones over 3 carats. When cut well, it exhibits a remarkable vitreous luster, a lustrous surface resembling liquid glass in a still frame. This glassy clarity, combined with a gently shifting palette, gives Zultanite a voice, unlike any other stone. There are no synthetic versions, lab-grown copies, or convincing replicas. Its rarity is authentic. Its beauty is intelligent. Zultanite is not meant to dazzle. It is intended to captivate. And for those seeking something rare, subtle, and quietly powerful, this chameleon gemstone is more than just an option. It is a discovery. Ranked 7th. Sunstone, aventurescence. Sunstone is preserved and crystallized deep within the earth. What makes it unique is aventurescence, a shimmering metallic glow that seems to flicker from within the stone as it moves. Created by tiny platelets of copper or hematite, this optical effect scatters light in shimmering waves, like the golden sparks of sunlight skimming across still water. While many gemstones reflect light from their surfaces, Sunstone ignites light from within. Subtle one moment, spectacular the next. High-quality specimens, especially those from the high deserts of Oregon, can display brilliant flashes of copper, gold, and even green or red in stones weighing just 3 to 6 carats. Each stone is entirely natural, shaped by ancient volcanic forces and unaffected by synthetic treatments or alterations. The finest sunstones are cut to maximize this inner fire, turning even a modestly sized gemstone into a dynamic display of shifting brilliance. But beyond the science, sunstone carries an emotional punch. It radiates warmth, not just visually, but energetically. Often considered a stone of joy and confidence, it is worn by those seeking optimism, courage, and a little everyday magic. Sunstone shines even in the softest light, reminding us that true brilliance comes from within. Ranked 6th, Eye Chrysoberyl, chatoyancy. What sets this stone apart is the rare optical effect known as chatoyancy, where a sharp, brilliant line of light runs across the surface like a cat's narrow pupil in sunlight. Created by perfectly aligned microscopic inclusions deep within the stone, this band of light appears to float and shift as the stone is moved in direct light. In high-quality specimens, typically between 2 and 10 carats, the eye is so sharp and focused that it almost comes to life. The color of Eye Chrysoberyl ranges from honey gold to greenish brown, creating a warm, smooth contrast that makes the central line shine even brighter. But this gemstone is more than just visually striking. It's deeply symbolic. Revered across cultures as a talisman of protection and keen intuition, it has long been believed to ward off bad luck, deception, and negative energy. Vedic astrology is associated with the shadow planet Ketu and is said to guide the wearer through karmic challenges with clarity and resilience. There is something unmistakable about this stone. It is a gemstone that does not seek attention but commands respect. Eye Chrysoberyl stands out as a focused fire in the darkness for those who value awareness over noise and wisdom over glitter. Ranked 5th, Moonstone, adulorescence. Some gemstones sparkle, but Moonstone has an entirely different quality. It glows, not with brightness, but with mystery. You see a rare optical phenomenon called adulorescence, a soft, bluish-white glow that seems to float just below the stone's surface. It's not a reflection, it's a presence. This ghostly glow is due to the stone's internal structure, extremely thin layers of orthoclase and albite stacked and separated at a microscopic scale. As light enters the stone, it scatters between these layers and reflects, creating a halo, often described as moonlight trapped in the stone. But Moonstone is more than just an optical curiosity. It has long been considered a gem of dreams, intuition, and feminine energy. The ancient Romans believed it was formed from frozen moonlight. In Hindu tradition, it is a gemstone believed to hold the sacred energy of the moon itself. It is worn only on Mondays, the day ruled by the forces of the moon. What makes Moonstone genuinely unique is its depth. This is a stone that you don't just wear but feel. Moonstone brings something else entirely, a quiet magic that unfolds slowly, like a memory coming back piece by piece. For those drawn to the lucid, the unspoken, and the invisible, Moonstone is more than a gemstone. It is a mirror between realms. Ranked 4th, Labradorite, labradorescence. Labradorite appears unassuming, even plain, at first glance with its grayish hue. But when you move it, just a little, everything changes. Suddenly, the stone bursts into flames with flashes of blue, yellow, green, and sometimes even purple or copper. An optical effect known as labradorescence. This isn't surface sparkle. It's a multidimensional fire, glowing from within like the aurora borealis were frozen inside a mineral. Scientifically, the effect is caused by light entering the stone and reflecting between microscopic layers of feldspar at specific angles. A complex structure that even a 1.5 carat cabochon can produce a burst of color intense enough to rival stones 10 times its size. Each stone is unique, as the internal structure responsible for the light effect is as complex and unrepeatable as a fingerprint. But what sets labradorite apart is its energy. In metaphysical circles, it is known as the stone of transformation. It is believed to shield the aura, awaken intuition, and connect the wearer to a higher consciousness. Labradorite is often called the sorcerer's stone, or the magician's light. It reflects more than just color, it reflects potential. While most gemstones shine, labradorite exudes mystery. It doesn't sparkle on command, it waits, it rewards patience and curiosity. You have to move with it and look more profound. And when you do, it reveals something rare, a world within the stone, constantly changing and alive. Ranked third, star sapphire, star ruby, asterism. Star sapphire, star ruby, gems that carry the cosmos. What you see is not a trick of the light, but a phenomenon called asterism, a six-pointed star that appears to float across the stone's surface when exposed to a single focused light source. The star is not painted on, nor is it a surface effect. It is created by microscopic inclusions of rutile, needle-like crystals arranged in a perfect hexagonal pattern within the corundum structure. When the stone is cut en cabochon and light is struck at the right angle, the rutile reflects as a brilliant, moving star. In high-quality gems, typically between 3 and 15 carats, the star is sharp, centered, and seems to glide across the surface with ethereal grace. Star sapphires are typically blue, gray, or lavender, while star ruby is vibrant in shades from deep red to purple pink. But it's not just their appearance that sets them apart, it's their presence. These gemstones were once considered stones of destiny, worn by kings, warriors, and mystics for divine guidance and protection. In ancient cultures, the three intersecting lines of a star were said to represent faith, hope, and destiny, a trio of powers in a single point of light. Even today, there's something undeniably symbolic about a gemstone containing a star. It doesn't flash like a diamond or burn like a fire opal. It pulsates quietly with cosmic intention. It demands focus, rewards stillness, and reminds the wearer that direction isn't always found in movement. Sometimes it's written in light. Ranked second, opal, play of color. If most gemstones are moments of brilliance, then black opal is a breathtaking dream. It doesn't just reflect light, it transforms it into a living color. This phenomenon is called play of color, and black opal embodies it better than any other gemstone on Earth. Fire and lightning swirl in its midnight body tones within its depths, shifting with every movement, revealing flashes of electric blue, emerald green, fiery orange, and blood red. It doesn't just glow, it breathes with light. It is not a surface sheen, but a three-layered depth of living light made of delicate silica sphere structures stacked like a natural optical grid. These structures diffract white light into its spectral components, like a prism of nature's making. In the finest Australian black opals, especially those from Lightning Ridge, even a 1.5 carat stone can erupt with color like a nebula compressed into a pebble. No two are exactly alike. For centuries, opal has been surrounded by myth, once considered a stone of bad luck, then revered as a symbol of creativity, transformation, and spiritual awakening. But black opal transcends all categories. It's not about color, it's about presence, holding something in your hand that looks like it came from the sky no one has ever seen. In the first place, Alexandrite, color change. Alexandrite is a wonder of natural transformation. During the day, it sparkles bright green with hints of blue or olive. But under incandescent light, it changes to a deep raspberry red or purple. This dramatic change, known as the Alexandrite effect, is one of nature's rarest and most technically complex optical phenomena. Due to its chromium content and how our eyes perceive wavelengths of light, Alexandrite can take on a double visual life, and no two lighting environments can show it the same way. Discovered in the 1830s in Russia's Ural Mountains and named after Tsar Alexander II, Alexandrite quickly became a symbol of duality, royalty, and personal transformation. But its beauty is more than just its appearance. It carries emotional weight, representing the ability to accept, evolve, and gracefully hold contradictions. Even stones under 2 carats can exhibit dramatic, unmistakable color changes, making them prized by gem collectors and connoisseurs of deeper meaning. And that's precisely why Alexandrite has earned its place among all the magical optical gems. It doesn't just shine, sparkle, or sparkle. It changes character entirely, offering an experience rather than just a look. It's scarce, nearly impossible to counterfeit, and is highly regarded by gemologists and spiritualists. Alexandrite reminds us that true beauty is not static. It's dynamic, multifaceted, and often revealed through contrast. Optical effects in gemstones are more than scientific curiosities. They're windows into how light plays with matter and how nature expresses itself through sparkle, change, and luminosity. In a world filled with uniform sparkles, these 10 gemstones invite us to look deeper, wait longer, and feel more. Because real magic doesn't just shine, it moves. Which one resonates with you the most? Leave your thoughts in the comments and don't forget to like and subscribe for more stories written in crystals and color.